Alrighty, good morning, traders, and happy Preachy Friday, that is. This is the FX Big Dog coming to you with another live session here, talking about trading opportunities. And what we do on a Friday, we really go ahead and either lick our wounds or go ahead and count the bucks that we've gone ahead and banked this week. Now, we're going to go ahead and check out to see exactly what the trade setups have been this week and how it's played out. And if there's anything we need to do, or are we going to carry trades over until next week? That's the decision we make on a Friday. Now remember, traders, no trading takes place from 8 o'clock in the morning. So we're probably not going to get any trades taking place from now to the end of the day. So which means that it's a great day to go ahead and just chill back, relax, play a bit of golf, but this is a day that we're going to go ahead and do our accounting work in the sense. Go ahead and work up the numbers, check out what we did this week, and see how good of a week we had this week. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the details. So I'm going to go to the charts first. But before I go to the charts, hold on. We have to go ahead and take a look at the actual details inside the news today. We had a news report that came out last night. It was the GDP numbers for China. And it came out at 6.00. So exactly what they anticipated. They forecast 6%. It came out at 6%. No surprise to the market. We'll check out the JPY crosses and see how they played out, as well as also the Asian currency pairs, the Aussie New Zealand dollar as well. We'll check that out and see how that played out as well. Also, take a look at the morning today, where the pound retail sales that came out. Now, it is month-to-month data. So with month-to-month data, I'm not too concerned about getting too excited about that data. But when the data comes out the way it has come out this morning at 0.6%, it becomes a problem, all right? Because if it becomes a problem that we start to see month-to-month bad data come out, retail sales, then overall quarterly and yearly data is going to reflect very badly. So this is not a good number, especially if this number is last month's retail sales, which is December retail sales, which is over the festive period, the Christmas period, you're expecting retail sales to be slightly up. And with that being down, that's a problem, all right? That is a problem. But anyway, we'll take a look and see how the market reacted accordingly, because it doesn't matter how we feel about the data, right? It's how the market reacts to the data. That's important, because the data is going to report technical analysis. And that's typically what we follow here in the trading room. All right. I feel like I'm shouting all the time. Why am I doing that? All right. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on right here. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at a couple of details. And by the way, good morning to our traders that are here in the room. Go ahead and give me a shout out this morning. Good morning to everyone. Hey, Denise. Denise is in the house. There you go. Good morning, Denise. By the way, another private joke. I know it is Denise, but I'm saying Denise. All right. Good morning, Denise. Morning, and welcome to the trading room. We've got one trader that's given me a hello this morning. Come on, we gotta go ahead. We got a bunch of traders in the house right now. Let's go ahead and say, let's see if you can actually use the chat. Now, some of you may be on your mobile phone. I get it, and so the chat may not be available for you to be able to go ahead and chat. But those that are on computers, they can certainly go ahead and throw it out there. There we go. We got Carlos in the house. We got Michael says good afternoon. We got Mike Wild. Woo! I like that name, Mike Wild. He says, you expected good morning, Hope. The coffee is good. Yes, Mike, the coffee is good this morning. Hey, Michael, we got another Michael here. Michael, I am going to get hold of you today. I did get your email. I will get hold of you today. I commit myself. I will give you a call today. We got Michael Spencer says, coffee must be strong to be excited. All right. Well, appreciate you guys. Yes, the coffee's good morning. I've got my coffee this morning, making sure you guys get yours. Remember, this is the Forex morning coffee kickoff. So you got to get your cup of coffee ready to go. I think I'm going to change over to Starbucks and maybe get a Dunkin' Donuts. Home coffee is a little bit weak right now. I need to get a little more excitement going. All right. Or am I too excited? Maybe that's the sugar. I don't know. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going here. These are the trades that we actually went ahead and traded out this week. All right, we traded the Euro JPY sell. We had the Euro Pound sell. We had the Pound Canadian buy. That we closed out with 77 pips. Good for us. We had another two buys here, Pound Aussie and Pound US dollar. Both of them being buys. We had the Aussie CAD. That was a bearish signal. We're looking for a bearish signal, and the Aussie JPY, we're also looking for a bearish signal. So let's take a look and see the two signals that we're still waiting on, which is Aussie JPY and Aussie Canadian. Let's see if those two went ahead and gave us anything this morning. And if it didn't, we'll move on to the next currency pair. All right, so Aussie JPY. Let's take a look right here. And we have no signal this week. Zero signal this week. So no trading opportunity. So this target that we have right here is going to be a missed target that has not been traded this week. All right. So it's going to be a missed target for next week. We're not going to be trading it. Now this may create an opportunity. All right. This may create an opportunity for us later down the month or year or whatever it is. But we may go ahead and revert back to this target in the next couple of weeks from now as price goes ahead and continues to move north and we don't get to that level. Now, what I mean by that? Well, we got to take a look at the trend, right? And if the trend is currently still bullish right now, then that means we'll continue the upward side trend. And if price starts to turn around because we hit resistance, then we can start thinking about chasing after a missed target. So we're not going to go ahead and pay attention to that right now, all right? Because we're done this week. All right. The next currency pair was the Canadian, the Aussie Canadian. And let's take a look right here. Let me go ahead and clean up some data. Yeah, we don't need all that. All right. So we've got right here. We did not get a signal this week, but you can see price came very close to our target right here. So we're pretty much going to go ahead and say we're done. All right. We're done on that as well. So let's go ahead and update these two right here. So no trade on this. So we're going to cancel that. We're going to cancel this because there was no trading opportunity on those two pairs. Aussie CAD, Aussie JPY. All right. Now, let's go ahead and check out our current trade that we have open. Let's start off with the top right here. Euro JPY. Euro JPY, we sold at 122.15. And you did see yesterday, we actually had another trade in. Now, I have to go ahead and confess, traders, that I have gone ahead and I've moved money around. I said I was going to go ahead and open up that small trading account, which I've gone ahead and done. It's $11,800. We've got it ready to rock and roll. It's fresh, new, started. It's a brand new account. What I'm going to be doing on this is I'm actually going to go ahead and make a decision. What targets am I going to trade? I spoke about it yesterday. And I said I may even go ahead and do some short-term trading using daily targets to trade that trading account. But I'm going to go ahead and look at the overall risk on that, because with a small trading account, the amount of risk that may be applied may be a little bit higher leveraged. If I want to take on that risk, I may consider that, but I don't ever want to get into a situation where it's going to create margin issues. Now, the good thing about this trading account, it is an international trading account, which means that the leverage on this is higher than what they offer here in the US. In the US, we got a 1 to 50 ratio, and in the UK, we got a 1 to 100. So we got a much better leverage, higher leverage in the UK than we have here. So this is an international account, so it may be something that I could go ahead and do, because the margin will be a lot less than I'm required to place trades. So my equity risk of being margin called is a lot lower. But I never want to get to a position where I'm like sweating blood because the markets have gone ahead and moved against me. I've got multiple positions in, and I just got no buying power. Right? Have you ever been in that position where you've got zero buying power because you're so over leveraged that you've got nothing to add on to a good trading opportunity? We never want to be in that position, traders. We always want to be in a position of strength, because if the market goes against us for some other reason, and we have to then wait for the market then to complete its it's trend, whether it's an aggressive trend against us or aggressive trend for us. But most of the case, if it's an aggressive trend against us, we have to have enough buying power to get back into the market as price hits a very key level of support or resistance. And if we don't have buying power, we're stuck. All right, and we don't want to do that. Okay, so remember, the reason why we want buying power is that buying power helps us to be able to get out of bad positions. All right, and trust me, in Forex, you're always going to have a bad position. It doesn't matter how good of a trader you are, there's going to be a position that you're like, really, this sucks, and I need to get out of that, right? And how do you get out of that without taking a bigger loss? You go ahead and work it out. Now, before I go there, before you even post anything, I understand we're never going to get into a bad position that we're way over leveraged. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about a position that is in a drawdown, right? And the drawdown is acceptable. It's not deep drawdowns because we don't trade like that. I'm just saying a position that we want to get out of, that we're in a drawdown, that we don't want to hold on to any longer. That's the type of thing we want to go ahead and work ourselves out of, right? And we need buying power to do that. Okay, good. Clear that up. Man, I thought I was in a hot seat on that one. All right. We got here, we got someone from South Africa. Goeiemorgen, dog. All right. That means good morning in Afrikaans. Haven't spoken Afrikaans in a while. All right. But we do have someone from South Africa. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look right here. Telstar Truck says, what's up, big dog? All right. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on right here. So the Euro JPY, we picked up a trade right at the top, and in fact we picked up two trades. Let's go to the currency pair right here, and you'll see there that our first trade that we entered was at 122.15, right? 122.15, and so 122.15 was here. And the next position that we picked up on this was slightly higher. What is the, let's take a look right here. The net on this would have been, I think it was 64. Let's go ahead and take a look right here. Around about 64. Yeah, around about here. So our next trade was somewhere around about here. Okay, so we had two trades in right here. So price is currently now moving closer to our break-even of our first trade. So this is the deal, traders. Firstly, number one, if I look at the way price is moving right now, we're certainly in a bullish trend, right? We're in a bullish trend. And so as I look at this right here, as we come closer to our break-even of our first entry point, my thought process is that if I was a trend trader, I'd be looking to buy long at that point. So this is where I'm expecting price to go ahead and move back up north. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at a couple of things here to just verify and confirm what I'm saying is actually true. So let's go ahead and do this. So price went ahead and created the swing right here. Yeah, we go wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. So we're in a wave 4 retracement. So which means that price is going to come down. It's going to go back up here at the top. It's going to complete our fifth wave, and then it's going to come ahead and move down south. Now we've already picked up one position here, and the second position is right here. So we have one position here, second position is here. There may be a third position if we allow this market to move further against us. So there'll be a third position right here. So we have a choice. Take our profit off the table right here, and by the way, I'm out of all my trades. I'm flat on all my positions. Just want to make sure everyone's clear on that. All right, when I move the trading accounts over, I close out those positions. And I've taken all those positions and I've closed them out because now I have a new trading account that I'm going to be starting right about now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this account also available so everyone can actually track this on my FX book, check it out, so that you can go ahead and see exactly how the trades are being placed and follow me along with my FX book. I'll put that tracker details in the description as well next week. Oh, darn it! Next week we're not. Oh, we are. Monday, we're on Monday, right? We're doing Monday session. We're not going to be doing the morning sessions next week on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Because I'm going to be out of town, well, out of my town. I'm going to be in Orlando for an event the whole week, but I am going to be doing the Monday session. So look out for the Monday session. We're definitely going to be doing the Monday session. And in the Monday session, I will discuss exactly what my decisions were based on setting up the account, having the MyFX book set up, and all that good stuff. We'll make it available for you to be able to access and track. All right? Okay, cool. Now, if we take a look over here, we got the market looking for that fifth wave, right? So we're expecting price to continue. So decisions here, and listen here, whatever decision you make, if you decide to go ahead and take your profit, which means you're going to lock in about, what's that, 47 pips. Let's get it goes down to that level there. You're going to knock out maybe 60 pips or so. If you want to lock in or at least bank your 60 pips and take it home and close off for the week, you can do that. Clearly, there's a lot more money left in this trade. We've got about 108 pips left in this trade. And if it does go up higher, your break-even point is going to be slightly higher. It's going to be right here at the second entry point. So then you're looking at a possible 154 pip opportunity times that by 3 positions. So you could be looking at about 450 pips net with those 3 positions in as price moves up to that third level. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I would feel more, not more, but I would feel comfortable leaving my positions over the weekend and looking for the opportunity to be able to gain another entry point and then capturing a lot more pips as price moves back down. But that's a decision you'll have to make. What we can also look at as well, just to be 100% certain about our decision, is take a look at the larger time frame and see what type of upside move we can expect. How much room do we have to the upside before price starts moving back down south? So let's take a look at that as well. All right, and let me do this. I'm going to go to the larger time frame here, and I'm going to flip open the daily. And if I look at the day, oh, hang on, I've got to pull this trend line up here. All right, so look at this. So we do have, and it's nice that we close now. Look at this candle. Now, remember what I said to you a couple of days ago? We spoke about this, right? We said that, hey, and that's why I actually took my profit. Remember, I took my profit a couple of days ago, and I'm like, man, I'm getting the heck out of Dodge. I don't like these indecision candles, and I actually took my profit when I was buying on the Euro JPY. And I decided to do that because of this resistance. So the fact that we're hitting resistance right here, the fact that we're getting a nice bearish candle sitting up right at that resistance, we could anticipate price to actually go ahead and fall down. So forget about that fifth wave on the lower time frame. The larger time frames control the smaller time frames, and there's a very good chance that price may move down all the way to that downward trend line because of the fact that we're hitting strong resistance right here. So I'm going to say, traders, we should be good to go, right? We should be absolutely good to go for price to move further down south. So let's stick around and hold on to that Euro JPY trade, and we could expect price to go ahead and move a little further down. Hey, and if it turns up again, then maybe we're going to have to start thinking about, the price to move up. Let's find out if we're okay with price moving up maybe in another 200 pips right here. And that would mean maybe another 2 or 3 positions added to this. All right, 2 or 3 positions added. And this looks like the highest point of extension that we could get, and that's around about 124. So around about 124, we could see price moving to that level. So we could have maybe 2 or 3 positions, not necessarily 4, maybe 2 or 3 positions at most added to what we currently have right now. All right. All right. So that's the Euro JPY. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what else we've got going here. So that's that pair there. We look over here. We picked up pound, euro pound. We were in on a sell on euro pound. Let's take a look at that. And euro pound dipped a little bit right here, but you know what? We did say that we've got this upward channel right here. We're actually looking for price to move back up north, but we said that there's maybe a possibility of maybe a retracement first before price goes ahead and rallies, right? And we're not quite seeing that as of right now. So let's do this and take a look at our target on the 1 hour time frame. Where is my price? There you go. On the 1 hour time frame right here, we're actually gone ahead and hit a target. So we're good, man. Look at that. Price moved back down. We hit our target right here. What is the price we got in at? We got in at 85.58. So 85.58, we went in and sold on that. 85.58. I believe it was one entry point, right? Let me go ahead and double check on this. So 85.58 is right about here. And I do believe that it was one entry point right there. Let's see, 37 pip high. Let me double check on this. 60 pips. Yep, absolutely. So we only picked up the one entry point on that. Where's the chart? Okay, there it is. We picked up one entry point and we ended up profiting on this one right here. A cool 55 pips. All right, so not a whole bunch, but it is 55 pips, and we are closed out. So this one right here has now 55 pips in the money, and we are closed out. All right, cool. Next is the next currency pair is the Aussie, the pound Aussie right here. We picked up a buy on the Aussie pound. Let's take a look here. And this may not have been working out that great with the news out today, but let's take a look and see what happened. Wow. Look at this. What a week. What a week. All right, so where did we get in? We got in on a buy at what? 188.03. All right, so 188.03. There it is there. Close enough, right? And it was only the one entry point, and we picked up profit on this, 156 pips. Let's close this one out, 156 pips, 156, and that is closed out there. Fantastic. Moving on, pound, US dollar. You remember we highlighted it. We said that this is something we're going to look to get the, we're going to look to maybe take early profit on this one right here. So we were skeptical on the pound. Let's take a look on the pound right here. And boom! Check it out. See what happens here? Nice little trend held. We said we're going to watch this, and we watched it, and what happened? Price was strong enough to be able to move up to our target before the dip came down. In fact, that target hit early this morning. All right, so for those left it over the evening, that was an easy win right there. We got in at 129.73. Let me go ahead and put this in, 129.73. It's about there. We had only the one entry point in, and we took profit of about 121 pips. All right, we profit 121 pips right here. I'm just going to go ahead and reset that. And then we're going to close that out. And this is pretty much it right here. Oh, hold on. We did say that we're holding a missed target here with the Aussie US dollar. We're currently buying Aussie US dollar. Let's take a look at Aussie US dollar now. And here is the Aussie US dollar. And price is range bound. We're still chasing after this, so we're still active on the Aussie US dollar. And we'll probably carry that over to next week. All right, so there's the Aussie US dollar. This is the target we're still chasing after right about here. We've got price that's actually held up right here. Remember the support we put in here? And we said that there's a good chance that price is going to be just range bound. And it is. It's gone ahead and just sat in this range. We're range bound this week. All right. very much range bound. So prices continue to hold back right here, not move anywhere, and we're just sideways, right? We actually hovering around that pivot point right there for the week. No trading opportunity right now. So we're going to hold this position possibly over until next week. All right. Now we did put on, we highlighted this right here because we said that, you know, we may end up just getting the heck out of Dodge in this one and looking for new opportunities, right? What is the entry point we got in at? Let's go to last week's trade. This is it right here. This is the trade that we're holding. We got in at 68.80. So 68.80 is just about, we're still in the money. We're slightly in the money at the moment right now on those. So we've got, I think we've only got the one position in as well. So we're pretty much in the money right now. We can make a decision today, and that's a choice you're going to have to make. Like, do you want to go ahead and just continue to trade this? Or are you saying, you know what, let's get the heck out of Dodge, let's just close this out and wait for new opportunities. And that's something you can do. If you want to have a clean slate, start afresh, you can go ahead and close out, take your 7 or 8 pip profit on this trade, and just say, you know what, forget about it. Forget about it. We're going to go ahead and look for another trade next week. All right, that's a decision you need to make. Okay, so that's the active one right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what else we've got going here. So we've only got, it looks like we've got 2 trades open that will be carried over to next week. Aussie US dollar and Euro JPY. Those are the only 2 trades that are still active right now. And by the way, traders, both those trades, you can still make a decision whether or not you want to go ahead and hold those trades for the weekend or go ahead and consider closing them out and having a fresh start for next week. All right? You can make that decision. So let's go ahead and take a couple of let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of other things before we close off today. And I want to go to the daily time frame of the Aussie. Let's put a trend line in there. All right, let's take a look here. Oh man, that's the reason. You see that right here? It's that indecision right there that just scared the living crap out of me. Nah, I'm just kidding. I didn't get scared that easy. All right. Oh, what's that? Oh, sorry, that was just the dog walking in. All right, I'm not that scared. All right, I'm not that frightened. All right, but the thing is this. All right, we have to go ahead and take a look right here and see what is the sign saying right now. Now we drew up this big long downward trend line. So we got a nice little channel, bearish channel here. We broke the channel. We started a new upward channel. But we've got to ask ourselves the question here right now and say, hey, could this channel that's going up here, could this channel be just a temporary trend? All right, could it be just a temporary trend? And if it is a temporary trend, then price going down south may start happening. And if we've seen this as a support level right here, and we've seen this as resistance here, and we see this big head and shoulders pattern right here, then this could be acting as the neckline. And if we break below this neckline, price is going to go down from this distance, or at least the distance calculated would be from the high of that candle down to the neckline right here. So that distance, we'd be able to see the breakout going down south. And that, my friends, looks like will bring us back down to support right about here. So if we break through here, and listen here, look at these signs, man. I mean, this is indecision galore. I mean, there's nothing more than just complete indecision. And the most important thing here is if you take a look over here, we had resistance here for those candles. We had price rejecting off that level there. And now we have a third time that we've seen price rejection right here. This is significant. So I'm going to do this, right? I'm going to go ahead and, oh, my camera's messed up right there. Hang on, let me refresh that. I'm going to do this. That should be better now. Boom. All right, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to think of making an informed decision. And my informed decision on the Aussie US dollar is cut my trade and get the heck out of Dodge. Too many sideways movement. Don't like it. Let's get out of it and let's make a decision next week on something else. Because this is the deal. If it does start dropping, I get it that the market's going to come back. We're going to make up some money. But you know what? I'm not going to leave it when it's sitting over here at a very key level of support, right? If it's a very key level of support and looks like it's going to U-turn and break through that support, if we break through that support, we could be going down hard. How many pips is that? Let's take a look here. We could be going down. Oh, that was down a lot. Let's see here. We could be going down a 214 pips. Now, if I got in, if I'm in right here at 68.80 or 2 or whatever it was we got in at, if we're getting in right about here, then that means I'm probably going to have to put in another, let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to have to put in quite a bit of positions right here. So I'm going to go ahead and say 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5 additional positions. So which means that I will carry 6 positions on this trade, all right, as I'm going down to the support level right here, all right. I would have to carry 6 positions in all the way down here. And I understand that price can go down like this and then start working its way back up, and I may be in the money at some point in time before price actually starts working its way back down south right here. So it's not gonna. I don't expect price to go ahead and move straight down south without any sort of recovery. All right. But on the other hand, it could. All right. It certainly could. And so I'm going to make sure that I protect myself. That if it does experience this big move that we saw right here, and it starts heading south, then I don't want to be in that, and I want to go ahead and look for other options. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. Close out the trade from last week. We're going to close out it at, I think we said it like 7 pips or something like that. Close out that trade, right? We're going to close it out, and I'm going to go to this one right here. This is the Euro Aussie right here. And I'm going to shut this baby down and say we closed it out, made a decision, and I'm going to say closed out. What is today's date? Today's date is the 16th, I believe, right? Let's double check. 17th, sorry, my bad. It's the 17th, so let's go ahead and say 17th. Just decide to close out on that. And you know what? And I can add in here a reason. Close out at this date and then put a reason there to say didn't like it. I mean, that's a good reason, right? No, not quite. Let's say strong. Let's just say strong resistance holding. All right, that's good enough reason to go ahead and make a decision on that. So strong resistance holding, that's the reason why we cashed out on that trade. Not because we just got scared, right? We're not frightened, but we made a decision just to get the heck out of Dodge. All right, so that's it, done. So we're done with that. So we're actually only carrying over 1 active position, Euro JPY, and even that, my friends, is giving the option to go ahead and close out. But based on our technical analysis, all right, based on our technical analysis, we're expecting this to go ahead and continue to move down towards this trend line. And if we do see it stalling at some point, and it doesn't get to the trend line, then clearly we'll get out of that trade a little bit earlier, right? But also keeping in mind that our position that we're chasing after, or at least the level we're chasing after, is at 121.23. So we're not looking for this to go all the way back down to to the Bahamas, if you can call it that. We're not looking for this to like completely drop out of the ocean. we're looking at or at least out of the sky, so not the ocean, the sky. We're not looking for this to completely drop out of the sky, but we're looking for this to just drop back down to 122.23. So we're looking at about a 100 pip move right here. That's about it, all right? 100 pip move. And if we look at the larger time frame, the money potential on this is that we could, oh, hold on a second. That's pretty much where our trend line is going to be up. Look at that. 108 pips to get to the trend line. So I guess I'm saying we're going to head to the trend line. All right. So that's what we're looking at right here. And clearly this is just the beginning of what's going to happen. All right. Well, that's pretty much it for us this morning. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the session. If you learned something, if you like the content, please go ahead and make sure that you subscribe if you have not done already. Go ahead and click the like button. And please, please throw in some comments. Man, I want to hear from you. I want to hear about your experience. This week has been an awesome week. We made, we captured 173 pips this week. It's a start. It's just, we've picked up, oh, hang on, my bad. We've picked up actually 100 and, let's take a look here. I've added all up here. So we've picked up 104 plus 173. So we've picked up 582 pips for the week. 582 pips for this week. These are live setups, live trades that we've shown you. How many pips did you capture this week? Go ahead and post in the comment there. Post it in the comment box. Post it in the chat. I don't care. But let me know. Let me know how you're doing this week. Rico says, pip, not pump. No, pip. P-I-P, not pump. All right. But let me know how you did. Post in the comment box. Post it in the chat. I don't care. But I'd like to know exactly how you guys did this week in your trading. We offered a 582 pip challenge this week. That's what the opportunity was. This is what we captured. And listen here, traders, I want to get to a point where not only do I do it, but you do it with me. And we both benefit from this move. Listen here, traders, I've had an awesome time this week. Another reminder, we will have Monday session. Make sure you guys are in on Monday session. We will not have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week. So be in Monday so we can get ready for trading opportunities for that week. And that we can go ahead and make sure that we're all set up. A lot of great information going to be shared with you on Monday again. So hopefully you guys are going to be there. Have a great weekend, guys. Love you all. Love the support. Keep it going, guys. Power to the Forex traders, right? I'm messing with you. All right, traders. I'll see you next time. This is FX Big Dog signing off.